Online leads, guys, how many times do we have to say this? I feel like a broken record over here. But they are a huge part of most loan officers' production right now. It's how you deal with them. You get too many leads, you can't figure it out. Loan Tech's here to help you out. Online leads, Loan Tech. They work, they organize, they help. It's free for 6 months. Just try it. Click this banner right over there. We're on Facebook, up above.
Oh, that was swift.
All right, guys, so we've done a few shows that have been perceived to be critical of Zillow. You know, we've offered Zillow our platform to let us know where we're off base. That's an open offer, guys. Zillow, if you'd like to set the record straight, you're always welcome here. It's an open invitation because we really don't have a dog in this fight over here at the National Real Estate Post. But things that Zillow does good, for example.
And we've said this before, we believe that the CFPB's action against Zillow is categorically wrong because Zillow did not give or receive or percentage of a charge in connection with the real estate transaction other than the service performed. That's RESPA Section 8B, for which they're accused of, which they did not break.
No. Zillow was actually paid for something performed for offering a platform for lenders and real estate agents to market. A place Zillow has worked hard and smart that now attracts more eyeballs than anybody else in the real estate industry. They did in fact provide that service. Like them or not, guys, they did.
Second, and we've said this before as well, Zillow probably the best thing that's happened to consumers in decades in the real estate industry. I mean, think about it. We might not like the platform, realtors may not, but consumers? Come on. Zillow gives consumers access to inventory information and technology in a way that no other real estate related company has ever done. I mean, if you're not a real estate agent and you want to look at homes in a certain market, where are you going to go? I rest my case.
And I already know this right now because, of course, we're going to have some agent, somebody out there who's going to say, well, I would contact my local professional real estate agent who will show me exactly what I want to see.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, when they call you back, after they do their search, and then you'll see what they think you want to see. With Zillow, I'm on in seconds. Zillow never sends me to voicemail because they're busy showing houses to another client. No knock on realtors. But if you want to look at a house quickly and easily, and if you want market information, if you want supporting technology, who's even close to Zillow? For consumers, you gotta admit, they're great. And that should scare the living crap out of MLSs and agents.
And Zillow's instant offer requires the use of a real estate agent for the buyer. Sure, they're circumventing the listing agents here, we get it. But should we be in the market right now of stifling competition? We are a country of building a better mousetrap people. Zillow built a better one. And on my original point of Zillow requiring an agent for buyers with instant offer, understand there is competition out there right now with very similar products to instant offer, and they do not require any agents anywhere in this thing. So if you accept the fact that technology allowing for agent-free transactions is absolutely inevitable, and it is, then at least Zillow is trying to be somewhat inclusive, at least at this point.
Now for lenders and realtors out there, try to digest what you just heard in a vacuum that's void of your emotional position. It's easy to say, yeah, well, F Zillow. It's counterproductive and logically dishonest. Half the reason there's so much resentment against Zillow is because they represent change. They represent advancement. And they're really good at it.
See, our shows have not been categorically negative of Zillow. Rather, we're just calling the shots as we see them. Now, we assume everybody in the world is going to act somewhat with self-interest in mind, with self-preservation when confronting a threat to your livelihood. And I gotta tell you, we've been awestruck at realtors in action in the face of Zillow's advancement.
But maybe we have it all wrong. Maybe Zillow is the greatest friend that realtors have ever had and we just don't see it. In truth, doesn't really matter. I mean, let's say we could create a world where Zillow doesn't exist. Do you really think there wouldn't be another company under another flag doing exactly the same thing? It's a rose by another name.
I mean, then you shouldn't be pissed or mad at Zillow. I mean, they're good, they're growing, and as Sam Cooke once beautifully sang, change is gonna come. I'm gonna tell you right now, I sent a message to Zillow because we've had some people interacting with us and they don't think we're being terribly fair, and I've said that we've done some stories that are very positive about Zillow. I also mentioned that we're going to do a show today that's highlighting the good things of Zillow, which is going to piss off part of our base. I brought that up because honesty, Frank, in what we do is more important than sensationalizing anything. We're not trying to sensationalize anything. We are always just trying to call the shots as we see them.
I mean, really, our position with Zillow has always been really more of a knock on the real estate industry than on Zillow.
Right.
Because we're saying, you have put yourselves in a position to give all of your stuff to these guys that are making all the money off of it, and you didn't do it yourselves, somebody else did it. That's what our position primarily has been. Zillow has actually been awesome at what they do.
Well,
they found a way to get everybody else's stuff and have them pay them for it. You know, it's bizarre, but that's what they've done.
Well, and let's look at the alternative in the real estate industry. Okay, you don't want to work with Zillow, who wakes up every day, pins their ears back and say, how can we be better? Let's make it fast. Let's engage with technology. Versus your MLSs, who's running everything by boards, who moves at a snail's pace, who is going to work down to the level of the most offendable person in their boards. It's just a different way at looking at business. And right now, Zillow has an approach that is quick, that is nimble, that is smart, and it's growing while these MLSs are just falling behind.
Let us know your thoughts down below. We appreciate your comments as always. Forward and share. We love it when you do that as well. And subscribe for free if you're meeting us for the first time with the subscribe button up there in the upper right hand
I had a
corner.
hard time with that one.
It's his first time right there. And I quit drinking. In fact, today it's 14 months.
Good for you.
Ah, thanks. So,
by the way, play a little Sam Cooke for us on the way out.
it must be the heroin that kicked in.
There you go. It's
See
all
you
the
guys
pot.
later. Yeah.
You're
The pot.
you're on the pot.
marijuana. The ganja.
Time coming, but I know change gon' come.